Hello friends, welcome back to our literacy lessons this week in Pre-K4. I'm Mr. Barry, and today we're going to be talking about some birds that we find on the farm. The first one is the chicken. The main job of the chicken on the farm is laying eggs. Oh, that's a very important because we all use eggs most every day in our homes. And one of the things that I have right here is a little poem about the chicken, and it also has us doing some motions. So I want to see if you can do some motions with me, okay? Okay. Here it is how it goes. The young chicks say, beep, 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 beep. They're cold and hungry, and they can't sleep. Mother hen finds nice corn and wheat, and the baby chicks now happily eat. Mother hen opens her large arms and wings, and the babies sleep all cozily all night through. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Do you think you could do that at home? I know you could. I could see you doing the motions. I just know you were. Now, besides the chicken on the farm, there's another animal. This is the rooster. The rooster's big job is to protect the chickens. And sometimes they call a rooster an alarm clock. Do you know why they would call him an alarm clock? He doesn't look like any alarm clock I've seen before. But you know what? The roosters will hear them cock-a-doodle-dooing early in the morning. And sometimes that's how the chickens get woke up. And so we've got the chickens, the roosters. Here's another bird that we see on the farms. What is this right here? A duck. And this duck is called the Muscovy duck. And his face looks a little different. Can you see the red parts on it that go from his beak all the way back to his eyes? And you can also see pictures of, I'm going to kind of move a little bit closer, of some ducklings down here. They're kind of in between. They still have some of their feathers, and they still have some of their fuzz. And so when they're that age, they do a lot of changing and getting ready to become a grown-up duck. And so we see ducks on a farm. Now here's one that may surprise you. Look at this. The bird on the top is an emu. The bird on the bottom is an ostrich. Some farmers only have ostriches or emus on their farm. And they are, the ostrich is a bird, it doesn't fly. And it's one of the largest birds on the earth. And it looks very much like it, doesn't it? But you can see there's a little bit of difference there. Do you think one looks bigger than the other? So, and I want you to look at all the birds right here. Let's see. Okay, I'll put it right over here. Look at all those birds. Which one do you think is the most unusual looking bird? Can you see? I would have to vote for the ostriches and the emus. Now, we don't see those on all farms, but some farms we do. Now, a lot of these birds eat grains and corn, some things that are grown on the farm. Those are things that these birds would eat, and even ducks would eat some of those same things as well. So as we finish up today, I want you to think about some things that you may have learned about the chickens, the roosters, the ducks, and the ostriches and the emus. And you can add those to your chart of things that you learned about these birds. And maybe even you could look around and see if there's other things that you can find out. Maybe do a little search on the computer with some of the different, see if you can find more facts about some of the birds. And now, tomorrow when we come back, one of the first things I'm going to ask you to do is to take off your socks and shoes. And I'll tell you more about that tomorrow when we come back. So have a good day, boys and girls. Bye-bye.